Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. This video is all about what is money karma as per Vedic Astrology. I keep getting a lot of questions from my viewers asking, Satish, what is my financial status? Can you please talk about some of my financial condition for next 1 year? Or they might even ask that I'm looking for a money in next 6 months. Will I be able to get that money or not? So all these questions, we do have answers in Vedic Astrology. If at all, if we check your money chart, which is nothing but your money karma chart, which is nothing but D2 chart, as well as some of the financial positions in your Vedic birth chart, you can able to easily determine this person is really fortunate in terms of acquiring the money, property, prosperity and abundance. That can be easily ruled out by checking your birth chart. So first and foremost thing, I'll tell you which are the planets that determine money karma. So ideally planet Jupiter, planet Venus, planet Rahu, planet Saturn. These 4 planets determine money karma as per Vedic Astrology. If at all these 4 planets, at least 2 planets are sitting in the good state, then obviously you will not have any kind of problems with regards to the finances. And if at all your Dasha is actually running with respect to the planet, with respect to this money planet, which is Jupiter, Venus, Rahu or Saturn, there won't be any kind of financial crisis in your life. So out of these 4 planets, none of the four planets are not supporting in your birth chart. So unfortunately, all the 4 planets are negative in your birth chart. So that's when you'll be facing the financial crisis in your birth chart. So in order to have a good financial position in your birth chart, you need to have at least 2 planets sitting in a good state. Okay. So if you ask me what are the houses that rule the financials, is basically your second house, because your second house is the house of assets. How much of money that you can able to save, whether you'll be having the tangible, intangible assets, that can be seen from your second house. How strong is your second house, that determines your assets, your financial assets. And your 11th house talks about incoming flow of gains, whether you'll be able to make very good amount of money, whether you'll be able to fulfill your hopes and wishes. So that can be seen from the 11th house. So the second house and the 11th house are basically should be checked thoroughly in your birth chart to understand about your money karma in your birth chart, which is very easy to find. If at all you have been watching my videos, you might be understanding the basics of Vedic Astrology. You need to understand what are the planets sitting in the second house, what are the planets sitting in the 11th house, where exactly the second house lord is placed, where exactly the 11th house lord is placed. If the second house lord is placed in the 5th house and the 11th house lord is placed in the second house and the vice versa, then obviously your financial condition will be really good. The reason being 5th house and 9th house are basically houses of fortune. If at all these 2 houses are strong in your birth chart, and at the same time there is a connection between your second house, 5th house, 9th house and 11th house, then obviously there will be Dhana yoga that is forming, that is wealth yoga that is forming in your birth chart, and definitely you'll become super rich in your life. And if at all there is any affliction from Rahu and Ketu and planet Saturn never denies wealth, but it delays the wealth. But whereas Rahu Ketu creates some kind of obstacles in terms of getting the finances on time, there will be a lot of people complaining about they are not able to get the money on time, that they owe to somebody and they are unable to repay that money. And some people complain that they are under the debt and they have financial crisis to solve that debt. So during this time, obviously you will be facing some kind of issues. If at all Rahu and Ketu affliction is there in your birth chart, if at all you have a Kala Sarpa dosh, Kala Sarpa dosh is generally formed because of Rahu and Ketu. If at all you have Rahu in the 7th house, Ketu in the 1st house, or if at all Rahu is placed in the 5th house and the Ketu is placed in the 11th house, then during this point of time, even the 2nd and 11th houses also, that brings little bit of financial obstacles in your life. All right. So depending upon the Dasha, depending upon the planetary period that you are into, depending upon the planetary alignment in your birth chart, obviously the prediction varies from birth chart to birth chart. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got some basic understanding about what is money karma as per Vedic Astrology. If at all you need my astrological consultations, the link is mentioned in the description section. Do book for an astrological consultation. Once I get a consultation order, I'll be able to help you with a complete analysis pertaining to your individual birth chart. Okay, and I'll see you in the consultation. Bye for now.